Okay. My name is Matt. I'm a front-end engineer at Pylon. I've been here for 6 or 7 months. It's been a lot of fun. I'm Mr. Analytics, but only the front-end half.
Like 6 months of the company, we built our first version of analytics, and that was just like something totally in-house and very basic. Then we wanted to upgrade but didn't want to take the effort to build out a lot of the front end for it specifically. We ended up using a third party to kind of get an out-of-the-box custom dashboard builder.
From a design point of view, it just didn't look like our brand.
Consistently, the feedback has been the customers think that analytics was like the worst part of the product.
It just kind of worked for the time being.
When I was at Amplitude, I led the effort to basically redesign our dashboard. One of my big learnings there was just how we thought about our grid system and all the flexibilities and the limitations that we wanted to set in place so that users didn't have like 100% control or pixel to pixel control of what their dashboard should look like, but enough limitation to help guide them into developing a dashboard that was consumable by other users.
I think the most surface level thing is like how easy it is to build charts. A lot of systems have a lot of power. It doesn't matter if people can't actually set up the graphs that they want.
We put a lot of thought into making the dashboard, making visualizations themselves interactive. So like tooltips that'll show up, like data that gets highlighted when you mouse over the visualization. And I think those interactions really enhance the experience.
Especially as we try to cater towards larger teams, to be able to measure what you're doing, like in a support sense. And also we have a lot of other types of teams that use our product. So one of the biggest issues with Zendesk is that analytics for issues coming from different sources are not combinable. What that means in our product is like we're very omni-channel. So if customers write in over Slack or chat or email, you both want to be able to see those analytics separately and together. And I think Zendesk has a big issue with you needing to analyze those things separately.
So I was actually very excited when this project came to me. I was like, this is a great opportunity to like get rid of a dependency and then do it in a clean and concise way, just from an engineering standpoint.
I just like how fast it is. Every time I open up analytics, it just loads.
And it just feels like our product, I guess, now.
It has the Pylon purple.
Yeah.
Like when you drill down, it's a seamless transition to our own issues. It's just way more usable. It looks better. It's just like modern.
We'll auto rename your legend label based off of your configuration. So whether you have filters, whether you've done a group by.
Simple and powerful.
Keyboard shortcuts for analytics, which is, cool. We have a table below all the graphs in the chart builder where you can see the actual data that's going into the chart. Things like right aligning all of the numbers because they have a decimal point, but left aligning other types of field values inside of this table.
I'm most proud of the drag and drop functionality.
Matt was able to basically implement that to design. I'm really happy about that.
I think it's very, very smooth. It's like very buttery.
When you're graphing like discrete values versus time series values on your x-axis, whether it should be a connected line graph or just dots, like there's actually a lot of micro decisions that like only make sense intuitively as you're using the product, but if they're wrong, then kind of feel weird.
So this became one of the weakest parts of our product to one of the strongest and like can like really differentiate us against like the other support systems.
We always have asked for people sending like visualizations and statistics to execs or team leaders or stakeholders across the company.
Formulas is coming next.
Letting you ask like analytical questions and that it produce charts that you can then save into dashboards. Ask a question to that feature like, show me my issue volume over the last week broken down by customer segment, and us to be able to generate a graph using our own native analytics and then give you workflows to save that graph into one of your dashboards, for example.
Public support metrics, which is like a page that is open to all of our customers, where they can see their support metrics in real time.